Mexico Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the BYU Cougars, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Georgia State Panthers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. The Cougars offense will have the football first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, maybe they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again, man. It should mean something. You had the bowl prep, you got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a goal.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Looking to throw, it's Bachmeyer. Finds his man. It's Robert. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big time pickup on that one. The Cougars will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man in the middle. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Coaches at BYU will have a 1st down.
This offense knew coming into this one, guys, how important it was to start early. And on this opening drive for them, they're doing a nice job running the football there on 3rd down. They're in a position on the field now. If you're on defense, you got to be ready for a shot throw in the end zone.
Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Catch in the middle, it's Ryan. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up.
Touchdown, Tigger. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays. That was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a team to start this game off.
For the extra point after the 1st score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside the spot. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Georgia State's offense taking the field for a chance. We have to see them today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game. Players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Boom. Grab behind the line, it's Simmons. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
This senior showed some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the first down. That's the end of the quarter, and BYU is on top. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Here's the handoff. Creates a little space. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense and their running game. That time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
Got the first down. Looking for more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Tight end now in motion. Gives it on the option. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. Just can't do it better.
They make a stop, trying to pick up just a little bit of a time to get to that first down mark. And the Panthers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Scanning the field, it's Finley. Caught in the backfield, it's Robinson. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up 38 yards out. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
To the air on first down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Behind the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. In the middle, it's Hagan. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
And the Cougars will have it first and 10. Right back to the well. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. If we reach the 2-minute timeout, we've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. On the ground, it's Martin. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Fires to the big fella. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Turns it on down the backside. Touchdown, Panther. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Hey, that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners, takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. The Cougars will come to the line to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
To be honest, I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on fourth down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field, gets the defense off guard.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big. Sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
Running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. The Cougars lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
BYU lines up with a first and goal.
Offense, put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a two-minute type situation as you can have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here.
Dashing to the other way. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw, it's Finley. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Second down coming up. Get ready. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
The offense just has not been able to find the way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Roberts. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, thanks. You put these two programs together given the seasons they had, and we figured we might get a notable first half in this New Mexico Bowl. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the New Mexico Bowl.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. And sort of an ugly first half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season with a bowl win.
This is a team I know that takes a lot of pride.
He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're dealing with a second and long.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 33-yard line before he stops. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Wants to throw. It's Bachmeier. Finds the tight end. At the 45 on his way. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
This offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. That last play has this defense on its heels. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 21. Now they'll try the right side. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
Here we go.
They'll move the tight end. They'll try the run. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Football is about adjustments. First half, line up, pound strong, pound strong. Second half, great job. You're going to move your defense and shift to try to account for that. Boom, we'll pull some guys and run a counter backside and have some success.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
On the set.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They want to throw it. Get out to the supersonic guy. And the catch him right into the end zone. Touchdown, BYU!
Yeah, and a nice job quickly getting the ball out. These bubble screens got to come out fast. They got to come out to your playmakers who you can throw it to. Trust them. Make the right read, get the ball upfield, and get the end zone.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. There's still plenty of time, and you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. They go to the ground. Runs for the tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air. It's Fenley. That's reeled in. It's Wild. Pick up a lot there. Moving forward just a few.
Snap route there. And this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slant. Boom. Stick my foot in the ground, throw it, completion to my wide receiver.
Working the middle. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. And that's 3rd down. A lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guys better than you and I get them matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. We've reached the break. BYU is on top, and they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. second down as we open the final stanza. Send the tight end in motion. Leaves it with the back. Powers through the defender. Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. After run, now throw. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late. They're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first down. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Fires to the wideout. Converts on 4th down. Still going. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. Looking to throw again. They'll run the screen. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The Panthers are in the hurry up. To throw, it's Finley. Rushes on him. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State. He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
He'll try to tack on one more. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. They go 83 yards on the drive. They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the 4th. They'll line up for the onside kick. Who has a cucumber as the hands team makes a short catch. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. Under fire. And the Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. He's got him. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Now on 2nd down.
3:25.
Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty.
Here we go.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and there's...
Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. defense stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. BYU with the 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And talking to coaches this week, that's their guy. The running back is the guy they feel the most confident in. So I expect down the stretch, when you got a lead in this football game, you're going to keep hammering away with your best player.
He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Leaves it with the back. Tough, hard-nosed run. He picks up 3, but stopped just short. It will be 4th and 1. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get him past the marker and pick up the 1st. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He caught it. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs.
42,
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
And this is where the offense just breathes. Just take your time, huddle up. I'm in absolutely no hurry. I got the lead. I want to continue to run that clock. No false starts, no penalties. Let that clock tick down, and then punch it in the end zone to add to this thing.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's 4th down. 4th down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
And they decide to trot out the kicker. And this field goal attempt might just seal the deal by making it a 3-score game lead. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
Coming out with it, it's Walker. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
And the Panthers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Got it in the middle, it's Hurts. Turning it on! They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Finley. Here's a heat. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. He's taking a deep shot. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Georgia State will send out the punt unit.
On to punt it away.
They bring him down. Strong effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness.